You know, it's been so long since I've run this camera, I'm surprised I got it going right. Hopefully I got enough battery to do this. A while ago my dad came to me, he wanted to build a Dualcopter. It was a little frame, it had two propellers that spin counterclockwise, and one spins counterclockwise, one spins clockwise on top. It's like a coaxial helicopter, but okay, so we've got this, and the progress has been slow because of a couple of hiccups. I didn't know how to get past them, but I did finally sort those out. Now I've got another problem. I think this is the last issue, and I was wondering if I could get you guys' help. I've got the camera zoomed back as far as possible, just so you could generally see what I'm doing, because most of what my problem is, what I want you to do, you're going to listen, because we're going to be listening to the motors. And anyway, I'll get to my point here in just a second. You know, those of you that have been subscribed to me for a while know that I tend to ramble, and I don't mean to. So anyway, all right. So I'm in clean flight. I've got the full NAS 32 board on here with the magnetometer and the barometer. This here is what's going on. We're going to listen to the motors. I've got the box checked to spin the motors up, and you guys can see I've got no propellers on this, because that's just stupid to have propellers on here. Alright, we'll plug the battery in so we could run the motors. Okay. Now, when the motors spin up, it's going to sound absolutely dreadful. My dad has made the head on this, and something in there is not quite right. Dad's going to come over tomorrow. He's going to take it apart and try to sort that out. But I'm going to spin this up, and I want you guys just to listen. What you're going to hear. Well, just listen for a second. I'm going to bring the master tab up, and then I'm going to bring it back down. Okay, that right there, what that sounds like to me, besides being absolutely dreadful, the noise, but you could hear it go from 0 to 100% throttle, and then back down to 0 as I move the tab. Okay, now I'm just gonna disconnect this real quick, set this aside, turn on my transmitter, plug the battery in. Okay, so all that's real good. I'm going to arm the board, and I'm going to bring the throttle up, and just listen to the motors. See that? I get very little throttle, even though I'm moving the stick up. All the way back down. It shuts off, okay, all the way up. See, I've got nothing up here. Now, okay, I'm sure right now you guys are saying, well, Derek, calibrate the speed controllers. I have, obviously, because it worked in clean flight. But when I try to use my transmitter, I'm getting very minimal throttle. Would you guys have any idea why? Would you have any suggestions? Just something to note. In my transmitter, the profile for the Dualcopter it's brand new. It's on a default profile for airplanes. The throttle curve is linear. I've not changed that. The dual rates, they're all default. They're all 100. I haven't changed anything in the transmitter except for the name. Would you guys have any suggestions why? I'd appreciate anybody's input, so thank you.